Hello friends, this is Sandeep Yadav, a professional trader and an investor who has been graduated from one of the finest institute here in India into the stock market. Here is another video from me where I'm sharing my trades for this week and also for the next week. Now, purpose for these videos is also not just to give you any sort of tips, but rather to build confidence in you how you should be actually trading into the stock market. So use your own brains, use your own common sense, do your own analysis, and also consult with the financial advisors of yours before taking any trades, which I am also sharing, though I myself is a professional trader and an investor. But then the purpose, as I said, of this video is not to give you any sort of tips, rather to build confidence in you, to make you educated how you should be trading into the stock market. So let's begin with the video. So in this video, as a ritual, I'll be also talking about my previously shared trades in my previous videos, how they have performed or maybe if not performed, and also then followed by trades or maybe the best levels for me to buy and sell within this week and also in the next week in the indices like Nifty, Bank Nifty, a few commodities, maybe gold, silver, natural gas, crude oil, and then also maybe a couple of stocks also where I see beautiful levels coming up very, very soon, or maybe where I'm already in the trade where I'm going to increase my positions. So let's first begin with Nifty. So this is a Nifty chart. Earlier, I shared my trade on a 15-minute chart. You may be seeing a lot of indicators, but I'll tell you what is the use of these indicators and how do I actually use these indicators. One is, of course, a Bollinger Band where you see these three lines going in, and then the RSI, which you see it here at the bottom if you look at my cursor. Yeah, here, the RSI. So let me show you my previously shared trade, which was on a beautiful support level on a 15-minute chart. So 15-minute chart basically means each of these candles are of 15 minutes. So this was the trade which I shared in my previous video, I believe on 18th of August, maybe a few days back only, where this was the beautiful support where I saw where I planned my trade at 24,000. This is Nifty, 24,120, and the prices beautifully came to this level and actually moved up from here. So this is what I bought in Nifty from a beautiful support level. So this is what I shared in my previous video. Of course, there's a new support which has been created, which I will talk about it really soon, where we can where I'm going to buy further in the Nifty. Yeah, but then let's look at a bigger picture of Nifty for us to, as I said, the purpose of these videos is not to give any tips, but they're also to make it more meaningful and learningful videos. Yeah, so let's look at the bigger picture of Nifty. What is Nifty actually talking to us? So maybe I will convert this to a monthly chart now, and this is where my indicators will come into the picture. Yeah, so if you see, let me zoom in. This is a monthly chart. So the month of this is month of August. This was July and June. So June and July were very, very bullish. You see these nice big green candles, but then now it is the month of August, which is kind of bearish as of now. And then we still have almost like what, 5 days next week, and then 2 more days including today. So 6 to 7 days still left. In case if the prices does not close above 25,000, it is going to be bearish red candle. Yeah, but then I believe in case if this has to go above this above line of the Bollinger Band, the upper band of the Bollinger Band, this one, which is roughly around 25,300, and that's where I don't believe the prices will actually be touching the upper Bollinger Band. But what I mean to say here is, in case if this candle remains red in the next 5 days, then it's going to be a negative signal for Nifty. Yeah, and I'll show you why I'm saying this. Let's look at the history also. Last time here, look at the dates here. Yeah, this is a monthly chart. In August last year, when this red candle was created and when it was below the upper Bollinger Band, this is an upper Bollinger Band, this is middle Bollinger Band, this is lower Bollinger Band. Yeah, when it closed below, when there was a red candle and it closed below, how do you make out how it has closed below? Is the price actually opened here let me use my pencil. Yeah, price is opened here and it closed below here. So once the candle got closed below, then at the end of the month, you look at the prices. Two things happens to the prices then. Either the prices are going to be range bound for the next 4 months. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next 4 months, prices remain range bound. Let me show you more examples. What exactly happened before? We look at this example here. Similar, prices closed below the Bollinger Band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost 7 months. Of course, there was a dip, but then almost 7 months, prices remain side down to sideways. Yeah, another example. Let's go and see maybe more examples. It gives us very, very clear indication. Either the prices are going to go down or they're going to remain sideways. You look at here. The prices again closed below here. If you look at this picture, prices closed below. Prices went sideways all the way here till here. Almost like what, again 6 months. Went slightly down and then moved up. But then almost for a year or so, prices were sideways only. And this is what I mean. Now coming to the current picture. Yeah, we saw a couple of examples how it has actually reacted previously. Now coming to the current month. You see again, if this remains a bearish candle, which is a red candle, and if prices does not go above 25,000 in next 5 to 6 days, trading days, 5 to 6 trading days, then we might see again a pressure here where the candles or the prices are going to be sideways for another few months, or they may come down. Now let's look at the another indicator, because I use these two indicators extensively because I have a strong belief in these two indicators. One was Bollinger Band, and I explained to you how Bollinger Band actually works. Second is RSI. You look at here. This is how the RSI, these two lines, what are they depicting? Look at the number here. Yeah, here. RSI are 80. So the current RSI, relative strength index, number is 80, and when the numbers are in 80, the current month is in 80, 80 is believed to be overbought territory. So it is indicating Nifty anyway is going, as of now, showing a bearish red candle. And of course it is kind of bullish also, because the prices actually opened here, prices went down almost to 23,800, but then finally there has been a recovery and prices are currently at 24,800. But then in case if this candle remains red, RSI is 80, which is overbought. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That means there's a lot of pressure in the market. Unless the candle becomes green, prices are going to be in range bound. Either they're going to be in range bound for a few months like this, or there can be a recovery also. But I believe chances of fall in the price. I believe the chances of fall in the price is more because the RSI itself is very, very expensive. It is overbought. The market is overbought. That's why the RSI is also saying. Yeah, I hope this was clear and you're able to understand what am I trying to tell you on a bigger picture for Nifty. What can be expected from Nifty? Now, let's move ahead and see if I have any trades which I can plan for this week or maybe for the next week. Now, two things. Now, this is a daily chart. I see a resistance here. Yeah, this is a resistance. If prices are actually going to come here, I am going to sell, because I believe then the prices will fall all the way from here till down. But then I'm not going to sell just like that. I will wait for a confirmation, and this confirmation will be in a shape of reverse hammer. Hammer means hatoda. You know the picture of a hammer? Normally the picture of a hammer is like this, and this is a reverse hammer. The real picture of a hammer is a bullish sign, but then opposite of a hammer, a reverse hammer, is a bearish sign. This is a sign where sellers are actually in control. So the moment prices are actually in this resistance zone, and if I see a bearish hammer, I'm going to go short here. I'm going to sell Nifty and make money from the fall, because then that will be a confirmation that Nifty is going to fall after this reverse hammer. I hope I have made this clear how I'm going to short here at this level of 24,950, 24,950, 25,000. Anyway, is a very strong number. 25,000 is a very strong round number, and the probability chances of falling here is very strong. And if I get a hammer here, it's going to increase my probability much more. Yeah, so this was a short trade which I will plan. In case if the price comes here and gives me a hammer, I will go for a short trade. But then there is also a long trade. Of course, I took a long trade at 15 minutes level, which I showed you earlier some time back, which has worked fantastically well. But this is a long trade where I'm going to buy in case if the prices, when the prices are falling and it is coming down, all the way from here, maybe going up and coming down, I'm going to buy at this zone. Where exactly? I'm going to take my entry at around 24,460, 470. Yeah, a stop loss below this zone, which will be somewhere around 24,375. Yeah, so almost like 100 points stop loss over here. Yeah, and this will be my buy trade in Nifty when the prices are going to come down. I hope I've made myself clear how I'm going to trade in Nifty. Coming to Bank Nifty, yeah, let me remove this line. Now coming to Bank Nifty, I see these two beautiful support and resistance. If the prices currently are at 51,000. In case if the prices goes above here to my resistance level, this is a resistance level and this is a support level. Resistance, I'm going to sell. Yeah. And if when the prices will come down all the way here, I'm going to buy. Yep. And where exactly? At the resistance, I'm going to sell maybe at around 41,400. A stop loss above this resistance, somewhere around 51,650. And in case if the prices are coming down, here I'm going to make money from the fall because I'm selling here. Yeah, I hope you understand. We can also make money from selling the stocks and the indices also. It's not always about buying first and selling later. It's also about selling first. In case if you know the prices are going to fall, you can also sell first and buy later and make money from that fall in price also, which we call short selling. Yeah, so I've made money by selling. Now when the prices are coming down towards my support level, like how maybe you can say firstly the prices were going from Delhi to Mumbai. Now prices are actually coming from Mumbai to Delhi. Now I can buy at this support level. I'm going to buy somewhere around 50,000, which is again a very strong number. 50,000. Yeah. A stop loss maybe below this zone, somewhere around 49,750, 770. Yeah. And maybe a target of 2:1 or 3:1 reward to risk. Yeah, I hope you understand reward to risk, which is in case if I am ready to lose 1 rupee, I should be able to make 3 rupees out of this trade. So 3:1 is the reward to risk. If you see it here, RR 3, that is what I mean by reward to risk. If you see it clearly now, yeah, RR is 3. So if I'm losing 1 rupee here, I'm going to make 3 rupees out of this, and that's how I've placed my target. I hope this is also clear to you. Now moving ahead to my next trade, which is in commodities, which I love the most. Yeah. First is gold, and I'm going to talk about all the mini trades. I'm not going to discuss the mega contracts. I'm going to discuss the mini contracts, which I take it very comfortably, and I believe others can also take it very comfortably, because the investment required in the mini contracts is much lesser than the mega contract. So gold mini, my earlier trade was into weekly chart, and I'm actually still continuing. If you look at my previous videos, this is where I bought at around 67,000 in gold mini, and right now it is trading at around 71,370. So quite a nice profit. My target is still not achieved. Prices have slightly come down, but no problem. I have another support level, and if the prices are actually coming towards there, I'm going to add more into gold. Yeah. So if the prices are actually coming down here, I will add more. I will buy more here at around 70,400. and the stop loss will be around 70,175, though I'm anyway actually already in this trade, but the target has not been achieved. But in case if there is a fall, I'm going to add more in the gold again. Yeah, so this was my gold trade. Moving on to another commodity, which is crude oil. Crude oil, earlier, I mean, this was the trade which I discussed in my previous videos. There was a support here. Yeah, let me write down. So these green is a support zone, and there is also a resistance here. The purple or orange or whatever you call it, I think it's purple only. Yeah, this is the resistance. The prices have actually not gone. So maybe I can call this is Delhi, this is Mumbai. So the prices have actually from Delhi to Mumbai, they've already gone, but now they were coming from Mumbai to Delhi. I'm still waiting in case the price comes to this support, which is around 5828. If you see it here, yeah, 5828, I'm going to buy. And in case if it comes here, I'm going to sell at around 6860. Commodities, I hope you understand, this is to be traded only in futures. Yeah, this is not available into cash market, but in futures you can also, while you are selling, you can hold your trade till the expiry. Yeah, which is a longer duration. Normally it is months. Some commodities it is also about 2 months also. Yeah, so in case if you are selling here, you can still hold your trade because the targets might come in a few days to a few weeks also. So that's my crude oil trade. Which I discussed earlier, but the prices haven't come here as of now. I'm still waiting, but I still thought, while the prices are actually coming from Mumbai to Delhi and they're very close to Delhi, why not I make money while they're traveling to Delhi, isn't it? The prices are actually traveling from here till here and it is expected to go all the way here. Why don't I make money while the prices are actually traveling from here to while the prices are actually traveling all the way from here till here. Yeah, currently the prices are at 66,050 and I'm expecting prices to actually come to around 58.28. So I thought of looking at a resistance here, and I saw that on a smaller time frame, which is here. Yeah, let me show it to you. This is on a 30 minutes time frame. That means each candle is of a 30 minute. So in case if the price comes here, I am going to sell crude oil, which is around 61.55, a stop loss of maybe around 61.98, or maybe slightly above. If I keep maybe above the round figure at around above 6200. Yeah, and I believe in case if the price comes here, I will sell. Yeah, I will sell while it is going to my support level. And this is how this sell trade can be planned in the crude oil. I hope you understood this, right? Because there was a support level here. If you, as I showed you on a daily time frame, and I want to travel all the way from current price to this below support level and make money. But I don't want to do that immediately at the current market price. I want the prices to actually go up, and then once it gives me an entry to my resistance level, this is a resistance level. Once it gives me an entry to my resistance level, I will sell it. I'm going to sell this crude oil and make money from the fall till my support level, which I showed you on the daily time frame. Let me show it to you again. This is where I'm going to trade all the way here till 5828 from maybe around 6100. Yeah, so that was my trade into the crude oil. Now moving ahead, silver. So this was my trade which I discussed earlier, which did not work. Of course, the trades which I showed you have worked fantastically, the previous ones, but then silver did not work. And it happens. I mean, nobody has a magic stick into the stock market. Sometimes your trade works, sometimes it doesn't. But the probability has to be higher of your trades working and going into your direction. Yeah, but in case if you have maybe around 5 trades planned and maybe 3 to 4 trades are going in your direction, or 1 or 2 trades not going in your direction, ultimately your P&L is going to be green in color, and that's what actually matters. So right now, this was my sell trade into silver. I was expecting prices to go up, how it was going up, but then it broke and hit my stop loss. This was a small stop loss and saved my capital. I only lost this much of amount in this trade, but then my target was big, and that's how we should always be trading. Small loss, big profit. If it, I mean, 1 or 2 trades out of those 5 trades which I plan, if it hits my stop loss, each one of us should place a stop loss while we are trading. Yeah, because stop loss saves us. Yeah, so stop loss have actually saved me by giving me a small loss. But then in case of those 3 to 4 trades out of those 5 trades goes into my direction, and if I'm making a big profit from an entry to a target, all the way from here till here, I'm super done into my trading journey, and my PNL is going to be green in color. Yeah, so that was my silver trade, which did not work, unfortunately, but then I'm pretty okay with it because the stop loss was very, very small, and I'm okay if 1 or 2 trades out of my 5-6 trades does not work. Natural gas was another trade which I shared with you earlier in my previous videos. First was, of course, on a daily chart where I saw where I made a nice profit, where I saw a support, and I took an entry somewhere around 164, and currently prices are at 183. So that was my long trade in the natural gas. You can refer to my previous videos how this has fantastically worked as of now. I took another trade in between, which I shared again in my recent video, which was on a 75-minute chart. So this was a resistance which I saw, and just 2 days back only, yeah, day before yesterday, and see how prices have beautifully fallen from there and gave me an entry. Right now, so these 2 trades are of course closed. One was the long trade, this was the short trade. Both of them have given me excellent targets. As of now, what I see here in NG, in the natural gas, is I see a good support level where I'm going to buy when the prices are actually coming to 174. Yeah, so 174 is right now, the prices are at 183. I don't do anything, I never do anything at the current market price. I only buy at my support levels and I only sell at my resistance levels. I don't run behind the price, I don't chase the prices, and that's how professionals and the big institutions normally works. And that's how each one of you should also be working. Yeah. So now I've placed already my entry, and I'm waiting for the prices to come to my level. Let the price come to my level and then move from here. And that's how I'm going to make a bigger profit. I'm not going to compromise on a smaller profit. Yeah. So this was my buy trade at around 174, a stop loss of 170. In case if it happens, each one of us should have a stop loss. Never ever work without a stop loss. Very, very important. Yeah. And then in case if the prices are actually not coming down and going up, then I also have a beautiful resistance level. Maybe further, if I make it to 15 minutes time frame, yeah, I see another resistance level within the previous resistance level, all the way here till here, and around 189. So I'm going to sell and make money also. If prices are actually coming here, yeah, maybe today, tomorrow, I will sell and make money from the fall, because I believe then the prices will fall from here. And how I will do it? I will place my entry right before this resistance level, a stop loss above the resistance level, and the target all the way till my support level. And that's how I'm going to make money from this fall as well. Yeah, so these are both buy trade and the sell trade into the natural gas commodity. Now, so these were the commodities: gold, crude oil, silver, natural gas, 4 commodities where I'm planning my trades. Now let me discuss a couple of stocks also which are on beautiful levels. First is Dharmaj Corporation. Yeah, so this is the stock. Let me spell it: DHARMAJ. Yeah, Dharmaj Corporation. So I see this beautifully working. I shared this trade earlier on a 125-minute time frame where I bought the stock. Yeah, so this was the 125-minute time frame. Yeah, here at around 341.98, 342. This is where I bought the stock earlier, and currently it is at 363. I'm going to remain in this stock because I believe this is doing fantastically well. If I show you the monthly candles, this was the current month of August, this was July, which has done fantastically well. And if you look at the RSI also here, yeah, RSI is into 70s, 71, 72, 73. So these are called super uptrend. Till the time I get a confirmation or maybe an indication that the RSI is expensive, touching the 80 and above, I'm going to remain in the stock. Yeah, this was the monthly chart. If I show you the weekly chart also, you see here, that's how beautifully the weekly charts are also going up in one stretch, and RSI is still in 70s, around 73, 74, 75. If you look at the numbers here, so I'm going to remain in this stock. Yeah, and every fall I'm going to buy more in Dharmaj, Dharmaj. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but this is how it is. Yeah. Another one, I believe a lot of you would be into this stock and waiting. Maybe some of you may be making profit. Some of you maybe now making into now are into losses because has given some correction, which is Geo Finance. Yeah, and this was running very well some time back. Now it has given a correction. It went almost like 400 rupees. Now it is at 330. But then I am not going to do anything right now. What I am planning is, because I see a beautiful support here. Yeah, and as I said, I never run behind the prices. I see a beautiful support level here, and this is where I'm going to buy it somewhere around 285, 284, and let the price come down here. And because I'm actually planning to have big reward, because then I will remain in the stock for long term. I will neither, because people who bought all the way here around 400 rupees, they're now making loss. I don't know. Now the prices may go up from here or go sideways from here. But in case if the price comes down here, it has best of the probability that the prices are going to go up. So why to take chance? And Geo Finance is not only the stock into those thousands of stock into the stock market, and I'm not in love with any stock. Let the price come to my level, and that's when I'm going to buy. Yeah, so I'm going to buy it around 384, 385 here, 383, 84, 85. Yeah, sorry, 283 or 284, somewhere around that. And then I will maybe carry forward with this stock, unless I again get an indication from the Bollinger Band, which I taught you how you should be exiting if there is a indicator, maybe an indication if there is a bearish candle closing below the upper Bollinger Band. That's where you should be exiting. But at the same time, the RSI should be around 80 and above. That means the prices are now in an expensive territory. They are overbought. Yeah. So I'm going to remain in this stock till that indication comes in, but then I will not buy it currently at around 330. I will buy it around 280, 285, these levels. Yeah. So these were the beautiful levels where I'm planning my buy trades and also the sell trades into the indices like Nifty, Bank Nifty, couple of commodities. Those were gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas, and also two stocks which I discussed, which are on a beautiful levels or maybe expected to come onto the excellent levels very soon. And that's when I'll be planning my trades into these different stocks, indices and commodities. I hope this was not just a tip giving session, it was also an informative session, and that's why the video has become slightly longer. But then my purpose for these videos is to make people much more confident, to build education how each one of you should be actually trading into the stock market and not actually depending on others or maybe just following the tips and the rumors. Yeah, so I hope this video will also build some sort of confidence, some sort of knowledge into you, how you can actually trade better into the stock market and make profitable journey here into the stock market. Do watch my more videos into those, not just about discussing my trades for the upcoming weeks or maybe the current week, but also I share educational videos where you can be more confident trader, as I said. Yeah, not just depending on others. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, do subscribe, do share your feedback, which is very important. Yeah, in case if you have any topic in your mind going on which you want me to cover, maybe discuss it in the upcoming sessions video. Though I'm planning to maybe have more of the basic content also to be shared for my newbies and newcomers, not just really sharing or maybe talking about the advanced levels. So I'll be maybe preparing those videos also. I'm not a really old YouTuber. I've just started my journey. In case if you like the content, if you like the way I'm teaching or maybe talking or maybe discussing how each one of you should be trading into the stock market, if you like it, do Write down your comments, click on the like button, subscribe the channel, click on the bell icon so that you don't miss these videos, informative, educational videos, and for you to become a successful trader in the stock market. I wish you a lot of success into the stock market. Thank you so much. This is Sandeep Yadav signing off.